Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, I'm on Dan's tank for the final finish. As you're probably aware, I done this tank for a rattle can. So I'm just now getting rid of some of the orange peel because I absolutely loaded the lacquer onto this to allow me to flat it back and polish it out. I do want to state that I am no paint sprayer, no bodywork specialist at all. I'm just like you guys, messing about in the garden shed, doing the best I can. So as the rest of the bike is all powder coated, and you never really get that glass finish with powder coating, and also the bike is actually got a few different shades on it. So obviously the aluminium, the thicker steel and everything, it does actually finish slightly different in the heat of the oven. So we've matched this as best as we can. I took it to our local paint dealer, a part off the bike, and he had major trouble matching the colour. This company has been established forever, and he was messing with it for about an hour. He said to me, I've never ever had such a difficult colour to try and match. I did say to him, you're all right, my camera can't even work the colour out. It's just something very weird about it. But we've got it as best as we can. So now I am trying to get the finish nice. I'm not going for the ultimate Rolls-Royce glass finish because we sort of don't want to get too far away from the powder coating finish. I'm not making excuses up at all. I don't, because if it's absolutely amazing, it actually is going to stick out like a sore thumb on the bike. So what I've done, like I say, I'm sure there's some of you guys watching that are probably doing this day in, day out, painting cars, doing amazing finishes, got all the correct equipment and doing it properly. I'm just a guy messing about in a shed. That's how I like to see myself as. So to start with, I've gone over with the DA, with these soft pads, these sponge back pads, and all I've done is actually gone over it with a worn out 1000 pad. And I'm doing it bit by bit, taking my time, and then going over with my little polishing mop with some G3. And this comes in different grades. This is just the cut, and then I've got another polish that I'll go over with. Like I say, I'm trying to get it to match the finish on that powder as best as I can. And then obviously we've got the knee pads, and then it is going to Ian's this week. I've had a chat with him. It's going over to his later on this week, and we're going to do all the decals that have got to go on the side. So yeah, I've been over with the DA. It's quite a scary thing to do actually, because at this point you really don't want to be making mistakes, because that'll be just soul destroying. So I'm really taking my time with it. Like I say, some of you guys may be working body shops and will be laughing at me, but I'm just doing the best that I can with the tiny bit of knowledge I've got, and it is tiny. So as all the videos, don't take nothing I do as an how-to. It's just how I mess about in here. So hopefully I've got a bit of charge in the polisher now. I'll keep having to charge it up. So this is what I'm using. It's nothing too spectacular. It's a little Sealy thing, but it does the job. So I'm going to go over that again now. I've got my water. I do add a bit of water, because you've got to be so careful you actually don't burn the paint. And water just makes me feel a bit more comfortable with the polishing. So I'll do is a bit of a blob, then actually spread that about without pressing the button on the polisher. And you see what mess I'm in, look. I'm sure you shouldn't get this messy, but I have. I have to clean the shed up again when I've done this. And I'm just doing it really slow. And something I definitely don't do is hold it in one spot, because you will actually melt the paint. I really don't want to come across like I know what I'm doing, because I'd rather say I don't know what I'm doing. I wasn't actually going to film this, but I thought, you know what, I'll share it. And if I make a mistake, at least it may help you not to make the mistake if you have a go at painting. So I'm just trying to do it, play it safe, just keep moving, taking my time. Let's drop this on charge while I give it a wipe over again. I've just got a damp cloth here. Let's get in there. Oh, I ain't far off at that. Keep dragging all the polish from under the filler neck. I see the reflections of the strip lights. Ain't too bad at all. Oh, I thought I'd bring it outside so you can see it in the daylight. Yeah, that's not too bad. Ignore my messy garden. Yeah, I think that'll do. Whew, right, there we go. I think it's good enough. Yeah, I could probably polish it a bit more, but I really don't want to push my luck. It really would be just my luck to break through the lacquer or mark it, and I can be so impatient with paintwork. I don't do it very often, but I don't seem to have a lot of patience for it. It's such a slow process watching paint dry and stuff, and trying to get the preparation right and things like that. But I know I've only shown you the basics on this tank. Like I say, I am no paint sprayer at all. I just wing it basically. You know, paint really should be done in a super clean environment. You know, the specialist tools that they're using nowadays are just amazing. The finishes, you know, in these real high-end paint shops, the finishes they're getting straight out of the gun are just unbelievable. But you know, to make do in here with the materials I've got, I think it's come out all right. Maybe I'll do another tank someday, and you know, like I say, when we've got rid of all these things, I will concentrate on individual bits like this, just not as an how-to, just probably how I get round it. So I put a lot of clear coat on that, a hell of a lot. So I've done several coats, I've flatted it back, done another few coats, I've flatted it back and built it right up to give me plenty of material for, you know, to get the final finish with cutting back and polishing. You know, you in an environment like this, big chance you're going to get bits in it. Luckily I didn't have no bits going this, which is absolutely amazing, to be honest with you. But you know, I have painted stuff in here before. You get that damn annoying fly that goes and lands in it. It's best just to let it dry and flat it out again and coat it again. Even when a little bit goes in it, you know, don't panic, let it dry, flat it out, go again, and just keep building it up till you're happy. At least, like I say, at least that gives you plenty of material to mess about with the polisher. There's a few bits I want to tidy up on the underneath. The underneath's coated in like what you spray on car sills or under seal, it's coated in that. So I'm going to tidy that up a tiny bit with a brush here and there. Although you can't see it, I want it tidy. So that's it. This week, this is going over to Ian. And hopefully I will take the camera with me and we'll get all that process of Ian doing the decals, because he's using a mask on this one, and we'll cover all that process over at Ian's place. I'm quite looking forward to having a go at that. Well, I say having a go, I'm going to just leave him to it in case it goes wrong, then I can blame him. I've been winding him up a little bit on the messages. He reckons if it goes wrong, he's getting on a plane to Russia. Bless him. So now I think it'll be all fine. At the end of the day, if things go wrong, it's just no point getting angry about it, worked up about it. Just do it again. You've got no choice. There's no point in falling out or anything. It's ridiculous, but I'm sure it'll all go fine. So yeah, only a little short video, but that brings us right up to date with Dan's bike. Oh yeah, in the cleanup, no brake cable. I have absolutely no clue where that went. No idea. And I've had this shed virtually emptied from back to front, from side to side, drawers out, shelves off, everything, and it's nowhere to be seen. It is a complete mystery. No doubt one day it will show up in the most stupidest place and I'll go, oh yeah, I remember putting it there now. I'm useless, I really am. Anyway, I think that'll do. Next we'll be catching up with the GS and where I've been going with that over the last few days. We'll get that edited and up onto the tube this week. Anyway, that'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.